So this is a random rapid review of this push bubble pop game type thing, and it's got this rubber pop bubble sheet here, but you can actually press this down and it resets them, and then of course you've got that lovely ergonomic or sensory type pressing, and it even makes the nice sound too. But normally you'd have to press them or turn it over and then press them from the back, but this has a section where you can press it like that. So at the back you've got this middle section here in the orange, and it's protruding, but if we look at this, you can press that in, and this is the bubble reset. So I press all these down, and then if we press this and watch the bubbles, there they go, they'll get all reset.
Welcome to the push game.
But more than that, it's a game. So the first mode is asking you to press that where it's lit up, and then you reset the bubble. So this is your first mode. And it's really addictive.
Level 2.
Right, I've got to stop because otherwise I'm just going to keep on going. But that was the first mode. It's actually got 4 modes. I'll show you the modes on the screen here. So as a game, it takes, I think it was 3 AAA batteries. Yeah, 3 AAA batteries. You just unlock that back door, put them in, and then you've got your mode selector. You've got your on and off button and the volume button. So if the volume's getting a bit crazy, you can reduce that down. But the default mode is in mission mode, and all you really do is you just kind of follow, and when the lights light up, you press that button, and then once you followed all of the buttons, you can just reset it by pressing down. The second is memory mode, where you're supposed to remember a sequence of the lit bubbles. Press those, and once you finish, you reset. You've got scoring mode. This is a bit more difficult, so you have to press the bubble keys according to the lights which are on. If you press all the 10 keys, you can't enter the next road unless you press the back key. So there's a bit similar sequence. And then finally you've got a multiplayer mode where the 2 of you take in turns, really just going through a sequence. So it's a bit like the first mode. There's 30 levels on the default mission mode, which is probably the one you're going to be using the most, but it's quite addictive, and it's kind of got some good sounds.
Welcome to the push game.
Push, they call it push game.
Memory mode.
So there's memory mode.
Story mode.
No, that said something like story mode, but that's scoring mode.
Multiplayer mode.
And there's multiplayer mode,
Stage mode.
and back to stage mode or mission mode. So you might be able to make out.
Push up the back seat and start the game.
It gives you a bit of help. So there's our illuminated bubble. Press that. And then you can see we've got 3 illuminated now. So by following what you're supposed to do and then press the kind of the whole game down, that gets you to the next bit. So really addictive. So there's our volume modes. So you can get it really nice and quiet and muted, and then back up again. So it kind of starts in this, which is the highest volume. Let's just see if it, if we go down to the minimum, turn off.
Welcome to the push game.
No, so it always starts in the loudest mode, which is lovely for parents, but that's okay. And then when you get to the off button,
Push up.
you get kind of a closing sound. So it's quite neat. And I'll just patch in here, daughter playing this game. She quite likes it, so we'll show that. Okay, Imogen, so you're going to demonstrate this. What do the buttons do? So we've got...
So this one is to change modes.
Yeah.
This one's on and this one's to turn the sound off and on.
Okay.
Welcome to the push game.
I see, wow.
Well,
So you've got to hit the buttons when they light up,
yeah.
and then press the back in, right. Incredible.
Daddy, are you going to take this apart?
I don't know, it depends if it breaks. So what's the... So that's level 2, I guess. I see.
Yeah.
So what other modes have you got?
So,
To the push game. Memory mode. Story mode. Multiplayer mode. Stage mode. Memory mode.
So I think memory mode, you have to just look at that. And then when you press it, does it go off?
and then you do this.
And then you have to do it. I see, so this...
So that's how.
Right.
Story mode.
What does that mean?
I'm not sure.
No, okay.
Points record. 0 points.
Pardon?
It said the one button is 0 points.
Right, okay.
Multiplayer mode.
Hmm.
What?
And that must be for 2 people to have a go. So then when you reset, my go, is it? Right. Oh! Okay, interesting. So it's got...
And on the back, this is where you put batteries in.
And this is where you press it in, isn't it? I see, to reset the pop. So rather than seeing the back of the poppers, this is like a whole thing that resets. Interesting. Okay, well, thank you very much for that demonstration. And then in the dark, you can see them lighting up. Yeah.
Ah!
Kind of interesting. Right, thank you. And over and above that, you know, you can actually just play it like a bubble game if you wanted to as well, without any sound or batteries. I mean, there's not many. You can get huge numbers of these bubbles, but yeah, it's quite nice, and it's interesting to be able to reset all these in one motion. So rather than normally pressing them all back in again from underneath, you can just press the whole thing down and it resets them back up again. So that's quite nice. So I don't know, call it a stress relief, call it kind of like reaction testing. It's pretty cool.
Story mode. Stage mode. Memory mode.
So in memory mode, you're supposed to look at the sequence, wait for the noises. So that one, and obviously if you get it wrong, takes you back to the beginning. So that one, that one, that one.
Level 2.
So that's very similar, you just have to remember the sequence before you can reset. Thought I'd show you this in the dark as well, just so you can see how cool it looks.
Welcome to the push game.
Maybe too dark. Wow.
Level 7.
And so it goes on. Yeah, so when you actually press these down, and if you press the whole unit down, you can actually feel, in fact you can probably see them, these are like probes that press into the bubbles. So yeah, it's obviously like a load of these probes that stick up. Pretty cool. So this one's in the character of a frog. You can get all sorts of different animals and shapes and colours. It's quite nice. I quite like it. Thanks for watching.